This is my quick review on the Moto G Pure. Although it is not a new phone, but I'm reviewing it because the price dropped to $49 for this phone at Walmart with Straight Talk. And I just want to do a review because I think it's a pretty good phone for the price. I would compare this. It's pretty similar to the A03, Galaxy A03 in terms of specs. It has a 6.5-inch display. It has 13 megapixel camera, 32 gigs of internal storage. The back plate does not remove like most new phones. You can't really get in there. You can, but there's like an adhesive, and it's a pain if you're trying to mess with it or anything like that. The boot up speed's pretty good. I just turned it on. Probably took about 30 seconds to actually get to the screen here. And like I said, the display is really nice. The camera is pretty good quality. For 49 bucks, it's really not too bad at all. Like, it's a really good phone. One of the weird concerns that I had is that so for this phone uses a lot of Google. Like the photos are Google, the file manager is Google. And that's not a problem if you have a Google account. Some people don't have Google accounts, and like me, for instance, I didn't have one. And certain things like the calendar, just the basic calendar on the phone would not open unless I was actively signed into a Gmail account, a Google account. I thought that was kind of weird. I couldn't access the calendar of the phone without signing into a Google account. Whereas like the Samsung Galaxy A03, it has its own file manager, it has its own calendar, it has its own calculator. This one doesn't even have a calculator. You have to download a calculator online for it. So there's just a few weird things. It uses a Type-C charger. It has a pretty decent speakers. I was listening to some music on it. It wasn't bad for again for a $49 phone. I like the back here. It's kind of I know it looks black, but it's actually kind of like a midnight purple. And the cameras are actually pretty good. I took some pretty decent photos on this. I used this phone for about a month, and I really liked it. Other than the Google stuff, that's really the thing that I thought it was kind of silly. I was like, well, I really have to make a Google account to use my calendar. Also, like I said, the file manager is Google and stuff. So if you don't have a Google account, accessing files and saving photos and transferring photos and stuff is a little different too. If you, like I said, this is not a new phone by any means. It just dropped in price. And like I said, for what it is, it's definitely worth $49, especially if you have a Google account, like most people do probably. It'll work just fine for you. I just didn't have a Google account. And if you're like me without a Google account or don't want to use Google, then this phone isn't for you. I would get the Samsung Galaxy A03s, which is also $49 at Walmart right now. Anyways, just a quick review on it. If you have any questions, if I missed anything, just leave it in the comments, please. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate it.